So today season 5 finally dropped for Black Ops 7. Obviously this is one of the final seasons for this game, because season 6 is usually not really a proper season in my opinion. They usually drop like 1 or 2 multiplayer maps, which are all Halloween styled, and this season is going to drop in September, I believe, like mid-September. So I consider personally like season 5 to be one of the final seasons for this game. And so far this entire year has been pretty good so far. I think the seasons itself, like season 1 to 4, and even this one as well, I think this is one of the better seasons, of better post-launch content seasons we've ever gotten in Call of Duty history. Obviously the only real contender this time around is probably Modern Warfare 3 that came out in 2023, because that one was also very good, but you have to consider as well that it didn't really have a zombies mode to support like in the later seasons. So I do consider this game to be the best post-launch game of all time, and I do really wonder if Modern Warfare 4 will be able to keep this one up for next year. Because it would be very hard, especially with no zombies, it would be very hard, and Infinity Ward usually doesn't really have the track record with the best seasons. From what I remember, Modern Warfare 2 probably had one of the worst post-launch seasons of all time, especially when you consider like the season 1 and back in the time. That's the one that I remember the most, and they basically dropped like 2 maps entire season. So I hope they will like improve this time around, but if we just look at Black Ops 7 for this year, they've done a pretty good job. Obviously today 3 new multiplayer maps have dropped, also like a new survival map for zombies has dropped as well, for people that still play that. I personally don't really enjoy survival maps at the point, because I just basically complete the Easter eggs and want to play the full maps, and I think the survival maps are not really unique to each other like they were back in Black Ops 2. And yeah, I don't really feel the appeal to play the survival map this time around, especially because I've already played Total War quite a few times. So I personally played like the 3 multiplayer maps that came out because I was very curious to play those. The new perk Widow's Mine, that's going to be coming out with the mid-season update when the final zombies map is going to be releasing. That one will release the August 20th. So that's quite a long wait in my opinion. So we'll have to wait until that time before we can review the perk and the map itself as well. But today I want to give my first impressions about 3 new multiplayer maps. Obviously there are going to be 2 new remasters, one from Black Ops 2, Dig, and one from Black Ops 4, Frequency. And there's a new multiplayer map in the mix as well, it's called Jubilee. I want to start off with the remasters. Obviously Black Ops 2 came out a few weeks ago, and Dig is already on that game, and this remaster Black Ops 7 Dig is basically the same map. It looks the same. We've already seen this map before in Endgame, in the Avalon Warzone map basically, and it hasn't changed basically. It's basically the exact same. It looks visually the same. Obviously it plays pretty well. I personally think it plays better in Black Ops 2, because in Black Ops 2 you can actually get on top of the stones in the middle of the map, and this time around in Black Ops 7 they removed that option, which is very weird because this is an advanced movement game, and why would you just remove that feature of the map? But overall I played a few games on it, and I enjoyed it like pretty much. I do get why they didn't release this one earlier, because it's basically in Black Ops 2 already, and I think other maps are more innovative compared to this one, but it's still a good one. It definitely is a good addition to the map pool, and I think most people will enjoy this one as well. Frequency, the one from Black Ops 4. Obviously this one is going to be included in the ranked play as well, because back then it was also considered to be one of the better ranked play maps. I personally, it wasn't really one of my favorite maps back in Black Ops 4, but I do feel like this game is like better suited for this map, because of the advanced movements, because you can wall jump and stuff. I didn't really play a ton of matches on this one, but you know, it plays fine. It's not a remaster, so all the people that did play Black Ops 4, it looks very familiar. Visually it looks exactly the same as in Black Ops 4, so they didn't really try to mix it up this time around, you know, which is fine for a season 5 map in my opinion. But I would have kind of hoped that they maybe to put some like other twist on it, but this time around they didn't do that. But it plays fine in my opinion. And the final multiplayer map they dropped today is going to be Jubilee. This one is actually a new map, but I do have to say it looks visually very similar to maps like Kowakucho, the zombies map, and it also looks very similar to Sake, obviously because it's in the same setting as these maps, the Japanese team with cherry blossoms as well. And you know, I actually think I enjoyed this one quite a bit as well. It's like basically one main street and 2 flanking routes. It's a very traditional Call of Duty map. It's a decent addition to the map pool, and I was kind of hoping that they would have added this one in the earlier seasons, because I think we could have used like a lot of original maps back in the earlier seasons. But it's a good one. But the map I'm most excited for this time around is going to be like the one that's going to be dropping in the Reloaded update, which is called the Turbo Tilt map, and it's going to be a 6v6 and 2v2 map. So from that information you can already tell it's probably going to be like a really small map, but I actually do think the smaller maps in Black Ops 7 are not as small as they were like in Cold War and Black Ops 6 for example. So I'm pretty excited about this one. I think the teaming and the visuals of that map is going to be the most interesting of the four. But I think, you know, these additions are fine, I guess. For the people that still play the multiplayer, I think the majority of you guys will go to play the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 ports, and are probably playing other games as well. So you know, for all the people that do still play this game, I think these are fine additions, but they didn't really change the multiplayer of that match. I personally didn't really get the chance to play with the new weapons, because I didn't spend the money to get access to the weapons, so I still have to play like quite a bit of multiplayer before I can get access to the weapons. But the weapons are going to be the FG42. Obviously a lot of people are going to be familiar with this weapon, because this one was already in Call of Duty World War, and from my memory it was also in Call of Duty World War 2. It's basically a World War II gun modernized for this game. We're also going to be receiving the Mammoth LMG. It didn't drop today, it's going to be an in-season gun. You can also get access to the Kremlin SMG in a battle pass right now, but you do have to be a higher tier, like tier 40 or 50 or from what I remember, so you do have to play like a lot, or you have to pay the money, of course, and I wouldn't personally recommend to do that, because it's a lot of money for just playing with a weapon. But you know, if you want to do that, you. You don't hurt anyone. You don't hurt anyone by doing that. And there's a new melee weapon as well that's going to be released in season. So I have to wait and see how that one goes. Obviously, the operators, you know, they are nothing special. We got Spectre back from Black Ops 3 and 4. They look pretty decent. I think the Black Cell skins look pretty nice, but I personally don't really buy Black Cell, because I think $30 is just a bit too much for a season pass in my opinion. You can also use that money to buy Modern Warfare 4 for example. So so far my final opinion and my first impressions of this season is pretty good, but obviously the most exciting part of this season is going to be like the zombies map, and that one isn't going to be dropping for another month. So I think I can finally give my final judgment of this season when that map has dropped. I do really hope that they move forward the release date of this map, because it's going to be releasing August 20th, and August 21st is going to be the release date of the Modern Warfare 4 beta. So I hope we get some more information about this, and yeah, I'm excited about that one. Obviously they also told us on Twitter that they changed the matchmaking in this game in Black Ops 7, that it's going to be more familiar compared to the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 matchmaking systems. I personally didn't really see the difference, because my opinion was already that the Black Ops 7 matchmaking was pretty good. I never really saw a problem with it. And they changed it this time around again for the quick play and for the Black Ops Classic playlist. So I think we have to give it some time to get used to the matchmaking. Maybe they did change something, but so far it doesn't really feel like it. It feels basically like the exact same. Maybe some other people have some other opinions who played more matches than me, but we have to wait and see about that one. But it's pretty clear at this moment that they're going to be including like an open type of matchmaking in the Modern Warfare 4 beta, which is good news. The best news is obviously that they're not going to be reverting back to the Modern Warfare 2019 matchmaking system, which like no one in the world was waiting for. So yeah, that's so far is going to be like my first impressions of a season 5 this time around. Obviously it's going to be a smaller season, because usually the season 5 and season 6s of this game, even if you compare it to like the previous years, it's going to be a smaller season. So I wasn't expecting too much. Honestly, we have enough to play right now. So I want to thank you for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.